What's going on, G's? So you clicked on my video. I appreciate you tuning in. Now, this video is going to be kind of like a story time. It's a, woman attraction story. I know you guys love that. I don't really bring enough of these. I could, but I don't. I set the tone for one of my very first woman attraction videos. Go to my playlist section. Go check that out. I believe the name of the video is My Semen Retention Woman Attraction Story / whatever. I was homeless, about 7K views right now, whatever. Now, Jackie, I'm gonna say her name, right? How did I meet her? At my job, doing security, and Bed-Stuyvesant, in a building in Bed-Stuyvesant, right? Now, minding my business, I'm in the security booth. It's overnight. I turn the light off, even though I'm not supposed to. I don't want nobody to see me. Right, I'm just trying to get my money and get the fuck up out of there. But if people see me, need me to open the door for them, they come in the building, they ain't got a key, I open the door for you, it's cool, it's whatever. I ain't gonna try to hide from motherfuckers like some people do. But anyway, every time she come in, she start a conversation with me. She tell me about how she voted for Biden. She's happy. I wasn't trying to burst her bubble, telling her I ain't give a fuck about the election, but I did because she kept wanting to talk to me. And boom, whatever. That don't even fucking matter, right? So now, kind of find out she's 38 going on 40. And she has a daughter that is my age. Her daughter's 23, and I just turned 24. Right? She looked me dead in my face. She was like, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm 38. She was asking me if I got a wife or a girlfriend. I told her no. She was giggling. I showed her like a video. She was showing me a video on her YouTube. I showed her a video on my YouTube, something we was talking about. I couldn't get her. I tried to get her to search it up first. She couldn't find it. So I'm like, you know what? Just take my number. I'll send it to you. It happened like that. And from there, she hit me back. When I sent her the video, she was like, you could text me with a smiley face, whatever. She knew my age from the rip. As soon as she told me her age, I told her mine right after that because I don't care if she wouldn't have wanted to talk to me or not. I'm not looking for no female anyway. This the fucking second time I wound up in a fucking situation with a female I ain't even asked to be in. Like with the joint, I'm gonna make probably a video about that anyway. But in the past 2 months, I done got rid of 2 older, beautiful women with fat asses. And I kind of like, damn, hey, ass is fat. My nigga like, oh, shit, that was hard, my nigga. But, character is everything for me. Once you start acting weird and your character don't really add up for me, it's going to be even hard for me to really, you don't really turn me on like that. As far as, So that is what it is, right? Anyway, I'm trying to gather the story as I go. Because I know I be freestyling as I do my videos. Because I don't take this shit that serious like most people do. Now, we start talking about, we would call each other on the phone. We was talking about all type of stuff. We the first time we talked on the phone was for like 2 hours and 30 minutes. We talking about all types of life. I'm telling her what I'm looking for in a woman. She telling me what she looking for, how she want to get to know me more so we could build to be in a relationship. All out the gate. I just met this lady. But she had a good vibe. She liked my vibe. She could tell I'm one of them red dudes. And she was willing to go out her way for to try to get my attention. I see her before she starts talking to me. I see her walk to the elevator. I catch her look at me once. I let her, then I catch her in the elevator. As it's closing, she peek out, look at me. We make eye contact as I caught her again. And she probably was just like, I'm sure that he knows. And she just started probably getting more comfortable enough to where, bro, like right before she gave me the number, right? We was in the lobby talking for like an hour, right? For a whole hour, she want to talk to me. It's 2 in the morning. It's like 1, 2 in the morning. She came from the store or some shit. We talking about some shit. She's standing in the lobby with me for like an hour. Some older lady, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I know. Nah, but anyway. I wind up, telling my roommate, because he put me on with the job. I told him, I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta get this off my chest. I was trying not to say nothing about it. I probably shouldn't have, and I'm gonna tell you why. You know? This is why you don't really be telling people about your shit, and it's not my roommate fault. But anyway, right? So now, I tell him, I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I got this thing with a shorty, she in this side of the building, whatever, boom. He like, oh, man, who you talking about? What's her name? I'm like, well, he think I got me a thotty or something? Me tell this nigga I got me one of them ones, nigga. And now, you know what I'm saying? And I tell him, I'm like, yeah, Jackie. He like, Jackie? I'm like, my heart drop. I'm like, this nigga know who I'm talking about? Oh, no. Oh, no. I might have, you know what I'm saying? I might have fucked up. So now, he telling me, he like, yo, such and such. He telling me, you know, dude that used to work in that building. He like, yo, he hit it in the booth. In the security booth. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the... You know, I'm hurt. I'm like, yo, I'm telling this girl with, you know, I'm ready to be with her too. We could build. I'm with it too. I ain't gonna sit here and try to front this video like I was on some player shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. My feelings was a little involved, you know, because I was feeling her. Like, you know, I could tell, you know, in person, she was one of the ones. At least I thought. Now, I hit her. I'm tight. I probably shouldn't have did. I hit her. I'm like, yo, who's such and such? Do this name ring any bells to you? I'm thinking she playing stupid. She don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, yo, such and such. Like, I'm gonna just say Mark. Mark, I heard you had sex with Mark in the booth. You telling me you ain't never had no situation with a security guard? This your first time. What's up? Like, you lying to me already? Like, nah, you ain't gonna do me like that. Like, nah. You know, just to address it. I really was about to just cut her off and just not even say nothing to her. But I'm like, nah. She kind of had my feelings a little bit. So I wanted to, like, tell her what I heard about her and then cut her off after that. I don't know why, but that's how I felt in the moment. And, of course, I had a blunt with me, too, because that shit, you know. But anyway, right? I tell her. She like, what the fuck are you talking about? She Puerto Rican, so she a little crazy. But she started blacking on me. I'm like, hold on, something ain't adding up. This is where the story get interesting. I'm like, something ain't adding up. I'm like, so now kind of find out the dude that said he hit and told my roommate and the other niggas in the job, the nigga was lying. You want to know why I found out he was lying? Because I know this nigga. I hit him up. And I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I heard, you know, I got a little thing. Well, I just want to know, like, keep it a buck with me. Like, you really hit that in the booth? He like, nah. At first, he tried to play it off. He like, that's the past. I got a wife. Don't worry about that. I'm like, my nigga, I'm not. I just want to know. Like, be honest with me. Like, what the fuck is the big deal? Tell me if you hit in the booth or not. Why are you trying to run around and play games? He like, nah, that's all you. It ain't even happen like that. Or, Basically, he ain't want to admit it, but the nigga lied, bro. He ain't want to say. Of course, he not going to admit and say that he lied on his dick. Right? He not going to do that. No nigga's going to do that. So pay attention to who you tell your business to. Because dudes, I'm not mad at him or nothing. I just be getting passionate. Dudes be trying to lie on their dick. They'll tell you like, oh, I hit that. But he really ain't hit that. He really just trying to line her up so he could hit it. But he don't want you to get in the fucking way. That's why he was making that little bullshit rumor at that time when that was happening like a year prior. You know, I had heard about... You know, I probably wouldn't have crucified her for it because that's the only law I'd have been. I just really wanted to see if she was going to keep it a buck with me, whatever. You know? But the nigga lied. And now she mad at me. She don't even want to talk to me no more. I'm like, damn, she thinking my roommate made this shit up, whatever. You know, like all type of shit going, you know what I'm saying? It's because it started getting toxic to where we start really arguing, like, hard, like, you know, because I could tell we both got strong feelings. We was arguing. I don't even be doing that. I don't even really know her like that. She could have, you know, she know the boss of the security shit. She could get me fired. You know, it was like, bro, it was bugged out shit, right? So now, fast forward, we ain't talking no more. I'm back in the building, but before we had stopped talking, she knew my schedule. I told her the days I was working. So this just happened last night. Right? So now I'm chilling. Right? Phone rings in the security booth. I'm like, answer it, you know. And so Willoughby Davis speaking. Nobody says nothing, they just hang up. Something told me it was her. I don't know why, but I knew. I knew. I'm like, I got this older lady acting weird. Like, if you want to talk to me, just talk to me. I hate when women do that. I would love and respect you so much more as a woman if you just stood tall and told me how you really felt. But see, they too afraid of that rejection. Let me tell you why I knew it was her before I go too further. You like, nigga, what you think? You know everything? What you... All right. Nigga, 30 minutes later, she come downstairs. She get off the elevator. She don't even look at the security booth. The first thing you see when you come out the elevator is the security booth. I look, she ain't even look my way. Unless she probably did it right before I called her, because by the time I looked, she was already out the elevator. So she might have looked at me real quick and then try to act like she didn't see me. And you know, she prancing, you know, shaking her little, wagging her little. She know I liked it. I told her all the time, like, yo, listen, you a gorgeous Puerto Rican woman with a beautiful body, a nice booty. I would tell her this, you know, she liked hearing it and all that, right? And, you know, she came downstairs right after finding out I was down there, started prancing around, you know. And I'm sure it's going to continue because, of course, if she ain't, you know, she could have got the balls from me because I ain't going to lie, I said some disrespectful shit to her. I called her old weird-ass lady. Like, we was arguing like that. She told me I'm not a man, I'm a little-ass boy. We was going at it like that from, like, just prior. We was damn near sounding like we was in love, you know? Because she was saying, she was like, listen, you know, we get in a relationship, you know, I want to, you might, you know, I don't want you to hide me. You know, I don't want us to hide our love. We was talking about shit like this. This lady, I feel like she fell in love with me. So that ain't going to go nowhere. So y'all might hear another part to this story. Right? So yeah, I'm out with that. I told y'all I had a dope woman attraction story for y'all. I'm talking, referring to the dudes on my Instagram. If you're not on my Instagram, add me on Instagram at Davis. But instead of the I in Davis, I put a 7. So Davis Motivate. Davis Motivate. Add me on Instagram. You know, I'm cool on this. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? Lone Wolf in the building. Another banger for my G's. Listen, man, keep retaining. Because, you know, when you retaining and you working on yourself all the time, you building up your character every day. Because you feel better and better about yourself, about, yo, I'm really working on myself. I'm really doing the best I could do to, you know, live a better life and be a better man. You walk with a different walk. You know, you talk different. You got a little bit more bass in your joint because you talk because you want motherfuckers to understand that you one of them dudes. They're going to have to respect you. And they will. You know, and you're going to be seeing the other dudes, how they move. You like, oh, yeah, you can tell this dude, he be in his room wagging his joint. Any chance he probably get type shit. You know, you're going to be able to start seeing that. And women, I'm be looking at you. And, you know, look at the day and age we live in anyway. So if you on your shit, you already top tier. Because most of these dudes, they ain't working on themselves. There's so many distractions out here. These dudes is long gone, man. I ain't worried about them. I'm worried about y'all. So I be fucking with y'all. But listen, I'm out with that. More dope videos coming soon. Peace and love, man. Lone Wolf out.